It's week 4 of the National Football League.
The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers led out by their quarterback, Baker Mayfield. He was in Cleveland and Carolina, and then with the Rams. But now year 2, and it feels like he's found a home. Greg here with the Buccaneers.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. But if he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And the reception for Chris Godwin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On 2nd down, Baker. In middle here, and he's got McMillan. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And he's in. Mike Evans. Touchdown Buccaneers. His 6th touchdown now for the season. McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. So here is the former Giant. It's Saquon Barkley. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. Open man, downfield is Smith. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds, up past the 35-yard line. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Bucs offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Pitts is the man in motion. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
On play action, Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. This returnable from inside his own 40. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. Throwing on second down, Love. He'll locate Kupp. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. From the gun, it's Love. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Here's Braden Mann now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. On first down is Mayfield. With the middle of the field, he's got Evans. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll run with the rookie from Oregon. It's Bucky Irving. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Eagles offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the bootleg, it's Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They convert on 3rd and 3 with a gain of 7 yards. Now Love. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. To go play action with Love. Sending it deep for Waddle. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. They'll run with the third-year man. It's Rachaad White. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Now Mayfield. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Eagles offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. We'll try to establish some tempo as we start this one with 1st and 10. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. A 2nd down throw for Love. That's brought in right side by Pickens. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Now Love. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Love to throw on 1st and 10. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw is Love. That's complete. It's Waddle. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. To throw is Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's the punter now. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Buccaneers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0. As they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Pitts is the man in motion. A 2nd down throw from Mayfield. He keeps it himself. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down. Pitts is the man in motion. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Baker going to give it to Irving. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They go play action with Mayfield. There's Evans. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Open man, the tight end, O'Keefe. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. On 2nd down, Baker. This one on target to Godwin. On 1st down, here's Irving. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They send Evans in motion. He's got it at the 3. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. That is caught to the goal line and in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. On second down, Love. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Love. To the outside, he's got Smith.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Love. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. From the gun, it's Love. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. To the middle, it's cut. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On 1st down, it's Love. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Into the hands of Pickens. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now Love to the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it's going to lead to 4th down. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Bucs offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. Look at the big guy rumble. And he will score. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Tampa. McLaughlin put it on the extra point. And the Buccaneers move out to a 21-3 advantage. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw is Love. To the outside. Catch made by Pickens. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Love to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. We'll go play action with Love. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football at their own 23. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. So we're at halftime here in Tampa, and the Buccaneers are in the lead. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Pitts is the man in motion. Second down throw from Mayfield. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The Eagles offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll run the counter with Barkley. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. To throw is Love. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Buccaneers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we've got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air. And with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully. And that's where he'll turn it over. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Love. That's brought in right side by Pickens. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Tight end going in motion here. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They run out of the gun with Barkley. He'll take this down to the 47. Elijah Cansey in on the stop. From the gun on third down, it's Love. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Off the play fake. Here's Love. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. They bring their tight end right. On second down, Love. Taking off. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a first down. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. In motion, it's Waddle. On play action, Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Here's Love. Taking a shot downfield for Smith.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
On the return is Trey Palmer. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Off the RPO, this is out to Evans. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 30-yard line.
On second down, Baker. Godwin working the right side. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down. Pitts is the man in motion. He'll get this out to the left flat. Oh, a win here for the Buccaneers. This one went